What's up, guys? It's Pax the Master here, and today this is going to be game 1 of my ranked journey on Fortnite Battle Royale. Yesterday I did get to Gold 1 rank, and today, let's see what rank I get. I think I almost get to Plat today. So, yeah. And then, okay, so this guy, he got me really low. He edits, and I try to hit him with my shotgun, but I miss. So yeah, and then I reload my SMG, I try and spray him out, but he holds the wall, and he tricks me, and gets me with the Maven shotgun, but that's alright. Yeah. So yeah, I did get to Gold 1 yesterday. I did lose a bit of rank there, but it's not that big of an issue. So yeah, Gold 1 still, 24%.
Zombie apocalypse.
Alright, this is game 2. I am in a duos match with my cousin for some of this, and then at the end, it's going to be squads for the last 2 games, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm in a duos match with my cousin right now, and we landed at Sanguine Suites, and I get a Havoc Rifle, and I spray out this NPC. Yeah, so then I go and get this chest. It has a twin mag assault rifle, which is way better than the Havoc. You should definitely use it. If you can't control the recoil, you should definitely practice in creative. I kill this down player. Pick up his rocket ram. Yep. Basically, it works. And I see this player, and I try and shoot him, but I only get 1 tag. 32 damage. So then I go looking for him. So I open that door, peek the corner. Try and find him. I get a nice 45 damage hit. I know he's white. He's really low. And then how do I miss that shot? I have no clue. He would have been dead. Yeah, so I just keep on missing all my shots. 13 damage, and then I finally get him. Yeah. And then my cousin, he is, so I actually do find a purple spaz there, which is really good. But my cousin's fighting some people, and he gets downed. Because we are in ranked, and these lobbies can be pretty sweaty. So I do end up seeing the person, and I get a nice 129 damage hit on him. But then he boxes up because this player is pretty good. And he builds a wall, and I could have killed him, but I didn't shoot fast enough. So then this player, he runs away. I do not get the kill. I'm trying to damage the wall because I think he's still there. And I think he will edit, but then he doesn't. So I just let it go. And then I go to get Lizard Lover's reboot card. So yeah. And then after that, I go out, and I rocket ram away to the reboot van. Alright, so now we're at the reboot van. I got light fingers, definitely one of my favorite augments this season because I do enjoy using the combat SMG. And the suppress pistol is also really good. The scoped SMG is not my favorite because it is a burst SMG, and that's not the best gun in the game. And also the scope is not even a one-time scope, so it just zooms in way too much. Yeah, so here I just reboot my cousin. Yep, alright, there's the reboot done. And yeah, so then there's a bunch of loot for him on the floor and stuff. And then yeah, so my cousin, he hears some shots, and he's shooting at these players. Yeah, and they're by Slappy. They're pretty good, but I'm pretty sure they're fighting other people. So I throw him some minis because he doesn't have any shield. So yeah, and those players are fighting. I scope in at them, see if I can get any tags on them, but it doesn't look like I can. So then I'm rushing over, and I am, let's see what I do. Yeah, so then I get up on the roof of the house, and then this player, he starts shooting at me, but then I take him out with my twin mag assault rifle. It doesn't look like I hit a bunch of shots there, but apparently I hit 3, so I don't know what that's about. So yeah, and then this person, wait, let's see. Oh yeah, so I do rocket ram over here because these players are actually beaming me out of the sky. I'm super low, so I really do gotta heal, or else I will die. So a trick that you can do in build mode, you can just place a cone by the slurp rails, and you can just break them instantly. So pretty good for builds mode, but you cannot do that in zero build. But also, if you're not in a hurry, you should definitely just break the slurp rails, and then you will get the metal from them too. Alright, so then I'm thinking about going over to get my cousin's reboot, but they're still over there, and they seem kind of sweaty, so I don't want to go over there, just me. So I wait a little bit. And then, yeah, I take this med kit for the road, and I take all these fruits and vegetables, and I heal up, a little bit for the storm. Yeah, like these coconuts, actually the coconuts, they can actually, heal your health and your shield, if you didn't know. So that's a good tip to know, because I did not know that when I first started playing Fortnite, and for like the first like 5 seasons that I played. So yeah, so now I go to get my cousin's reboot soon. Yeah, they're gone, and I went to get his reboot, and now I'm gonna reboot him, because that's a good thing to do. Alright, so after I rebooted him, I'm running over. Don't decide to pick up that med kit, because I already have a med spray. Yeah, and then rocket ramming over here, because my cousin's fighting some people. So yeah, and then I break those stairs, but I don't know, it's fine, because there's mantling in this game. So that's good. Yeah, so then, okay, so I break out those people that were basically skybasing, but they didn't really do it. That didn't really do anything, because they were already over to where they wanted to be. And my cousin is actually knocked, and then he gets finished. But I go and pick up his reboot card once those people leave, and I do get Fast Fisher. That is a very underrated augment, because you can get basically instant heals. Alright, so after I reboot him, we go over to the circle. And I'm sorry for all these cuts, but I had like 2 hours of footage almost. Or no. I had like an hour and a half of footage. But I did not want this to be an hour and a half long video. Yeah, so then I see these people fighting over here. Take this chest. And I do have the augment that it gives you a mobility item every time you open something. That could be crash pads, shockwaves, or slap splashes. And it is very nice if you're low on heals. Or if you just like using shockwaves like me. Yeah, so I do not get a single hit on this guy, but that other guy, I'm pretty sure he snipes him. Yeah, so I should have really been more careful here, because if I would have known that the other guy that sniped the guy on the zipline had a sniper, then that probably wouldn't have happened when my cousin got sniped. So I had to revive him, but then look at this. This guy shockwaves over, and then he absolutely shreds me, and I just barely get my cousin up. Yeah, so then I just start cranking, because I'm trying to escape that situation. But then my cousin, he does end up dying. So that is pretty sad. And then I try and rocket ram out of there, and I do end up escaping. But you'll see what happens. Alright, so once I land, I die instantly. That was pretty sad, but it's fine. Because, well, we'll see how much rank I got. I got a ton of rank from that. That's like over a quarter of rank. That's so good. Alright, so now I am in game 3. Yeah, and I am in solos this game. So yeah. I thought this was in duos, but I guess not. Yeah, so I take this ice wall, and then there's this Joker who laughs. Or the Batman who laughs, sorry, skin, and I take him out. I miss like 30 shots, but it's fine, because I end up taking him out, and I do have a spaz, so yeah, and I do pick up some C4, and I do see this, supply drop has landed near me, but then I don't notice on my mini-map that somebody has taken it already, and they pick up the Deku Smash, and I end up frying them with my thingy, and that was a bad decision, buddy. You guys should never do something like that. You should just build instead, if you're in build mode. And if you're in zero build, if you have bunkers, throw one down, or just try and shockwave away. But in zero build, you're basically dead if you do that. So, yeah. Alright, so I reload my rifle, and then I'm going to shockwave over to this guy, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, so I do end up getting a nice cracking 75 damage shot, and my cousin does want to join my party, so I let him join. That takes a little bit of time, though. Yeah, so then I'm cranking up, and then this guy, he edits, but I have my SMG out, so I do not end up getting a shotgun first on him, and I end up tagging him with my SMG, but I do end up taking him out, so that's good. Alright, so then I'm taking out the boss at Slappy Shores, but I already do have a combat SMG, a gold one, so this is only good for the vault, basically. So yeah, I do end up taking out this boss, which is very good. and I end up getting more shockwaves. Take his card, and I'm going down to the vault. Alright, so at the vault now, we got scoped salvo, which is a very good augment for the twin mag for me because I am not the best at aiming with it. So the lower fire rate definitely helps me a lot. So I do think about taking that purple combat, but then I remember I have a gold one, which is way much better. And I take the blue spaz and the gold twin mag rifle too. So I have one of the best loadouts probably for builds. This loadout is just super goated. So yeah, and I take a pizza for the road. So yeah. And now I end up going to the radio tower for a forecast and the slurps. So watch this. I end up frying that one character in the back. I took him out in like 2 hits. That's wild. Yeah, because actually the twin mag assault rifle with scoped salvo, the gold one, does 70 damage per headshot. How crazy is that? That is wild to think about. Because you could just like, and then they're dead. In builds, at least. But that's just wild to me. The twin mag assault rifle is so good. It's definitely one of my favorite assault rifles in the game. So yeah. So I do end up farming a lot of brick actually, just from those 2 little rocks. And this is a really, really lucky fight for me. Okay, so I end up shotgun moving over. And this player, I do not know where he is. So I end up going back up. But he was behind me. So he gets a tag on me. But it wasn't that big of a shot. So yeah, I end up panicking a little bit and kind of mess up my builds a little bit. But this guy cones me. And I get the luckiest one pump in my life. That was such a lucky one pump. And then this guy, he's rocket ramming over. I don't end up getting any tags on him. And I was trying to do this one trick. Well, let's let the gameplay play out for a little bit. Yeah, so I do end up headshotting that guy with my shotgun. And then, yeah, I finish him off. But what I was trying to do when I had my builds out, I was trying to box up and then get under a cone in my box. Because that wouldn't shockwave me away. Or that wouldn't launch me away. And I'm trying to pick up this crown, but I already have a crown. Kind of dumb of me. And he did have the mythic Mark 7. And, yeah, how did I miss the purple spaz? That was kind of stupid of me. Like, what? How? But it's fine. I guess I was more focused on the crown that I already had than the purple spaz. Which was kind of sad, but it's fine. Because this spaz this season, it does not do that much damage. If I'm going to be honest, it's pretty sad. Alright, so I'm getting the island right now. And I do hear this person gliding over. And yeah. So I end up going to the right. And guys, the auto open doors, if you're on controller or if you're just on anything, turn it on. Because then you can do door edits and it just opens the door automatically. I have no clue why I shockwaved there. I could have killed this kid because watch this. Okay, so he's rocket ramming away. And I end up beaming him out of the sky. Like, look at this. Like, dude, he's literally one shot. He's one tap. I could literally just, like, shoot him one more time. But I end up letting it go. And then I rotate circle. And I do have the forecast, which is super nice because now I'm in the next over circle. So I'm looking for people, and I hear this guy. And I do end up getting a nice, like, around 50 damage with my shotgun. And then I try to spray into his box, but he's just holding his wall. Kind of annoying, but I guess that's how you play the game. He's using brick, which is a really good material. I highly recommend that you keep your thingy on brick. So then it's the medium hardness mat. So then once you run out of brick, you go to metal, which is definitely probably the best mat. And I have no clue how I did not phase through that guy's box there. Like, what? I was like halfway through, and then I just got like teleported back out. But it's not that big of an issue. I try to take this guy's wall, but I'm not good at doing that. So yeah, I do end up not doing that. So yeah, and then he does end up going over there, and I try and take height, try and spray into his box, but he's just holding his cone again. And the Spider-Man, again, he uses a Deku Smash, and I end up trying to pump him. Got a little bit of damage on him. Yeah, so then, what you should, and then he ends up trying to rocket ram away, and he does end up doing that, and I miss every shot with my SMG, which is kind of sad. Then I hide behind this rock for a little bit. Yeah, and this is the last 2 people, so it's a 1v1v1 situation. So yeah, and I do try and And I did not know that this guy was not in this box. I was so confused. I was like, where's this guy? But, yeah. So, yeah, and then I do end up seeing this guy's Deku smashing again, so I shockwave up again just in case it's aimed at me, but it isn't. So then I end up cracking this Spider-Man shield, end up trying to pop a slurp, I don't know why. I guess that's just a misclick on my part, but he does end up rocket ramming away, and then I just spray him out in the storm. So yeah, now it's a 1v1 situation. This guy fries me. I get a slurp off, but then watch this. He just jumps down and one pumps me. So that was a pretty bad way to go. I definitely should have boxed up. Rookie mistake, but it's fine. So now I am at gold 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got so much rank there. I got like gold 2 and like 30% or something. So yeah, on to the next game, I guess. Alright, game 4. This one, I'm pretty sure I am in duos again with my cousin. So we do end up landing at Sanguine Suites. That's definitely our favorite spot to land in duos. But I do for sure liking the little castle POI that I land at a lot better in solos. Because it doesn't have that much loot for duos, so definitely not the best for squads. I mean, it's definitely a very viable location in duos, but probably not for either trios or squads because it's just not that big of a location. So yeah, there is this player right here, so I end up backing up so it doesn't hit me, and I get an 80 shot, and then another shot. Or that wasn't 80, that was like 75. Yeah, so I pickaxe this guy because it's always good to pickaxe for finishes when it's early game and you're low on ammo. Yeah. So I see this guy over here. I mark him for my cousin, but I do end up getting 2 headshots back to back, so that was super good. So then I do have these crash pads, so I do end up using one to see where this other guy is. That's why I use that. Yep, so now I know where he is, and I can just shoot him with my twin mag. So there he is. Killed that guy. Alright, so now we are in the vault, and there is the Midas drum gun. That is definitely one of my favorite weapons to use. So usually what me and my cousin do, if there's a Midas drum gun, I take it, and if there's the Mythic MK, he takes it. He's just honestly better with the MK, and I'm honestly just better with the twin mag. Yeah, and then I end up cracking this guy, and then, yeah, so I try and go behind the other side of the rock, but he already has gotten him, so that's pretty good. Alright, so then, yeah, then we're gliding over to the radio tower to get the forecast, and we end up, and I'm getting the boss while he's fighting some other people, I think, and I pump the boss, get the drum gun out. I miss all my shots on this NPC, and I missed my shot, and then I hit the car instead of the bot. So that was kind of weird, but I guess it's fine. Alright, so after I do get the forecast tower, I am driving over to these people in my truck, and I zip up this little cliff area, and I can't see them, so I know that they're below me because the shots are really close. So my cousin is down there, and I am trying to shoot at these people, but I do end up getting that guy. But then my cousin, watch this. He just rocket rammed straight onto them. That was such a funny moment. I was laughing really hard when that happened. Yeah, so then I end up trying to go down there, but my cousin's already finished everybody off. Yeah, so then I go over here because there's more people over here. So yeah. Yeah, so I end up shooting at these people. Apparently they beamed Paul, or my cousin, because I guess I was in the bush, so that's why they didn't get me, because they couldn't really see me, I guess. And I am trying to use the drum gun here, but this is where the combat SMG would really shine, is finishing those people off. And as you can see in the top left corner, my cousin's health did get kind of fried, so yeah. And then I do end up getting this Geralt of Rivia skin, and then getting that dude skin too. Alright, so after that, I am going over here in this raptor. I don't know who made those raptors do so much flipping damage, but yeah. So then there's this Peely skin. I pump him, and then I go for my SMG, or my drum gun, and I finish him off. Yeah, so then after that, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we head for the island. Or actually, maybe not, I'm not sure. Yeah, so then I am heading up this mountain area. I go up the zip line. And there is this player up here. I just pump him because my cousin got him really low. So yeah. And then there is a player right here, and I do sort of beam him. Or not really. Me and my cousin, we both beamed him. But yeah. Alright, so after this, I am actually headed over to that mountain because my cousin is shooting at some people over at that mountain. So I am going to go and try and flank those people. So yeah. So I do try and be a little bit sneaky here, and it does end up working, but you'll see what happens after that. So I am trying to sneak around this rock, but this player is sneaking on the other side, and I end up getting a really nice hit on him, but then he does end up boxing up, and I can't really get in his box. I guess I didn't really try that hard, but yeah. So then he does end up getting a really nice shotgun hit on me, and I do try and shockwave away, but I'm walking away too fast so it doesn't get it off. Yeah, and then I die. So if only I shockwaved a little bit closer to myself, or if I stopped moving away, then I probably would have lived there. But yeah. So then this player, he rocket rims away, and my cousin, he tries to do the Deku Smash, but he misses. So yeah. And that player, he was rocket ramming to the Deku Smash, so now I really don't have any choice but to die. Moisty Fingernail, what kind of username is that? Alright, but then my cousin, he is cranking up, but he doesn't have any heals, which kind of sucks. And he tries to use the Deku Smash. Maybe if he hit that, then it would have worked, but he missed. So then he goes down, and he's trying to get my boot card, but then he just pickaxes through the wall and jump scares us. So yeah. That would be round, I'm pretty sure that was round 4. So yeah. And I did get to gold, let's see. I did end up getting to gold 3 that round. That was super good. So yeah, gold 3. See you guys in the next game. Alright, so game 5. I am in squads now. And I do end up, yeah, so nothing really happened in that first part of the game. We were just looting up. So yeah, and then there's some players over here. And this is probably one of the most chaotic games I've ever played in Fortnite. So yeah, I crank up on these people, and I'm cranking some more. Use up all my brick, kind of sucks, but yeah. So there's so many people on this one fight. I cannot see this guy. He's in the tall grass, but he absolutely beams me. I'm popping some minis. So yeah. And then after that, there's another player below me, I think. Or no. That player rocket ran, so I shockwaved up. So then, yeah, I see this Captain America, knock him. So yeah. And then I didn't know that was my teammate, so I accidentally shot them. But it's fine, because there's no friendly fire in this game. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then I do end up seeing that player, but I'm trying to mark them, and I end up getting a augment instead of marking. So yeah, that's kind of sad, but it's fine. Because then after this, I do end up beaming this player. He's so low, so I do this play where I shockwave out, and then I end up just pumping this guy for all his health, knocking him in the process. So then I do end up just shockwaving out because there's some more players, and I don't really want to get caught in the fight because I'm pretty low on health. So yeah. And my cousin is knocked, and he is probably gonna die. Yeah, he is gonna die to... we're gonna have to get his reboot card, but luckily my friend, he does that, and then I can go reboot my cousin. So yeah. Yeah, see, he got the reboot, and now I'm on my way to the van. Yeah, and then I do notice that that guy's rocket ramming, but it was just my friend. I did not notice. So yeah, now I'm rebooting my cousin, and yeah. So then I edit out. Yeah, so. And then after that, I'm not really sure what we do. Oh yeah, so I do have Fast Fisher, and I do get a bunch of fishies from that. As you can see, I got 3 shield fish and full shield, so I had a ton of shield fish. And my friends are fighting over there, and they're asking for help, so I'm going over there to help them in the fight. And this is probably one of the most chaotic fights I've ever been in Fortnite. So yeah, so I'm just looking for people to shoot at right now. So yeah, there's a player that rocket rammed over there. And I do end up trying to go over to him. But he is kind of cranking up. He's kind of going wild. And then this player spraying at me. Kind of kind of going wild right there. Oh my gosh. So I eat some shield fish. Heal up to full shield. So yeah, there's another player right there. And I do end up trying to go right there, but I miss my shotgun shot, and my friend, he does end up taking him out for me. So nice job there, I guess. So I do end up taking the slurp for later, which it will come in handy, but not that much. So yeah. So my friend, he's rocket ramming over, and a shockwave over because just our friend is lonely over there. So yeah. Yeah, and this guy, he splashes me, my friend does, and I pop the slurp. I try and net it out. So yeah, I do successfully do that. And now I'm in Tony Stark's box. So yeah, I try and build right here, but then he edits right there, and he absolutely fries me. So now I'm dead. So yeah. And he finishes me, and now it's just 2 people left, my cousin and my friend. So yeah. So this guy is actually insanely cracked, and then he gets jump scared. So yeah, this guy, he does get jump scared, but he does end up just leaving this player, and that's totally fine, because he is in the storm, and also I do get rebooted, so that's good. Yeah, and then I do end up going over to this house to find some more weapons and stuff, and to find a sniper, and the ice wall mythic, which is not the best in builds, but it's alright, I guess. I do find a blue pistol, instead of my bandages, obviously, because bandages do kind of suck, but it's fine, because I end up having, some weapons. It's not the best loadout, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I do end up getting those barrels, and I edit it, out of there, and there's some people on the island that are shooting us, and I ask if I can have that thermal, but then my cousin, he just drops his, twin mag, and I'm super happy because I love the twin mag, and he loves the thermal. So yeah, I do end up trying to just switch my inventory right there, and I do end up going over this to the left because my friend did drop some ammo for me because I only had 1 shot in my sniper, which is not good. But then I end up trying to snipe these people on the island, and watch this. Alright, so after that, I do try and snipe this person, and I'm pretty sure that hit his head. I guess not though, but it's fine, because my teammates are just leaving the fight. So yeah, because those people on the island are probably gonna have to get pushed out because of the storm soon. So yeah, they do end up frying me for like basically all my health. I try and pick up these minis, try and pop them, but then watch this. I do get fried from that direction with the sticky bomb launcher. So that is super annoying because that gun is really annoying to fight, but yeah. And then watch this, watch this. Okay, so I end up phasing through my own wall and then get shotgunned by the siren skin. Like, what? That's very sad, but it's fine. Because after this, all my teammates, they die. But it was alright, because I don't know, it's just a game, I guess. But I do end up gaining some rank, so that's good. Yeah, so I do end up getting a ton of rank, like almost half. So I'm at 72% now. Yeah, so game 6. This is gonna be the last game. Congratulations if you've made it this far. Look how many people are landing at Eclipse Estate. What the heck? Yeah, so I do end up not going to Eclipse Estate. I end up going to the castle by there, and I do end up getting some loot. And my friend and my cousin, they both died. So yeah, I'm gonna go over and get the reboot cards. So I do end up getting my friend's reboot card, take a spaz, because I don't have a shotgun yet. Because that castle, never land there, it has like no loot. Just don't, it's not a good idea. And then I end up going over there, and there is this player right here, and I end up missing every shot. So yeah, I do actually get a really nice chain of hits with my burst SMG right there. But yeah, so I end up getting like a 32 damage shot right there. But then I just decide to go and try and get my cousin's reboot. And that guy will not pose to be an issue. But then we're trying to drive away because we were just about to reboot. But then these people, they fried us. So I'm at 50 HP, and we're just trying to escape that area because we're not trying to die. Because we're the last players in our squad alive. But we do have both of the reboot cards, so that is very good. So we're just trying to make it to a different reboot van. And I'm looking out for the other players, but I don't end up seeing them. So, yeah. Then we're going to go to this reboot van over here. And my friend does end up launching me over to there. But I don't know how I didn't just start rebooting. But it's because my friend, he ended up saying that there's a kid over here, and he was right, because there is. So I do end up missing my shot. And he is really using the ice wall well in this game. So yeah. Yeah, so then I shotgun this kid. And then look at this. 34 damage. What was that baller dash, bro? That was stupid, if I'm gonna be honest. But it is fine. Because it is just Fortnite, and the shotguns in this game can be very inconsistent at times. So, yeah. And my friend does try and revive me, but he can't because there's people on him. So, yeah. And you're going to be seeing some really insane gameplay right now. So, he is using the ice wall to break down the other players' stuff. Oh, yep. So, then he does try and break down the wall, try and take it, but he doesn't get it. So, yeah. And then he tries to escape the box. He does end up doing that. So now he's just looking for this other player. He does use the ice wall again because this is his first time using it. That's what he said. That's what he told me. So yeah, and he is very good with it. This kid is actually very good at Fortnite, if you cannot see already. But yeah, he somehow got this big pot off. But yeah, so he doesn't try to spring to this box, but he does get a very nice hit right there. And then this kid ends up just trying to run away. Because he's not trying to get that smoke. Or actually, no. He gets pushed away by the ice wall. So yeah. And then he builds over there. And then watch this. This is so funny. Okay, so he's building up. He has height. But then look at this. Okay, so he edits this ramp. And then look it. Okay, so he goes down another level. Look at those little toes. And then he just eliminates that person. Like, what? Bro, that was the funniest thing, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, that would just be so tragic if I died like that. Or if you died like that. Like, what, bro? Okay, so now the whole squad is back together. So yeah, that kid soloed. But yeah. Alright, so now we're going over here because there's players fighting. We're really pressuring this guy. So yeah. And he does use the ice wall again, and I do end up trying to go over. But I only have, like, a couple shotgun shots. And I try and spray into this guy's box. We're all in the same box together. But, yeah. And then, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, yeah. I do try and get this fish stick skin. But I do notice there's, like, 3 other players on me. So, I do end up dying. So, yeah. That is kind of tragic. But yeah. So now it's just my cousin and the crazy guy again. And my cousin gets down, but then he does shotgun the person that got my cousin. And then watch this. This is insane. Okay. So he's boxing up. He has the exotic slap slashes, which are super good. These are an insane item. They heal like 30. And then he gets jump scared from behind. He's like pinched. So yeah. Yeah, so after that he is end up splashing again. He is gonna try and get the reboots. But then watch this. Okay, so he does grab the sticky grenade launcher. Good choice right there. So he is just trying to blow up these people's builds. Building back up. Yeah, so he does end up sticking that guy. He's dead. Finishes. Nice job. But then he does get kind of flung. So, yeah. So then he's reloading the sticky grenade launcher. So, yeah. Heals up. Yeah. And then, watch this. He does end up doing the sticky, but then he gets stickied. Wait. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Maybe not. Yeah, so he does end up getting a little bit tagged over there. Not a little bit, just a lot. He gets fried, and then he does end up dying by the sticky grenade launcher. So yeah. But that will be the last round for this game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below what your favorite game of this video was. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.